Hello everybody, E here. I got a package. Today we're doing, I don't know if it's really a bit of self-promotion. It is. But I've been doing these for the other three, and I figured I'd go ahead and do it for this one. Even though this one's going to turn into more a lesson or a learning video. So I'm uploading it on Monday, which is usually from the desk, because if you're an author, here's some things to look out for. I've done the first 3 books in this series. I'm not going to get them out because they're all stacked up over here with stuff on top of them. But I'm doing very close to the end of a 5-book series called All Things Lead to the End, where I take 5 different books and tie them together as a series without having the same main character. The first and the last book will have the same main character, but as far as the rest of the books are, that's not the case. So what I've done is, the first book, Bay's End, all 5 books happen in the same town, same universe, as it were. Bay's End, then The Sound of Broken Ribs, standalone. These are standalone books. Bay's End, The Sound of Broken Ribs, The Bedding of Boys is a little less standalone because of the ending, the very last page of the book. And then you have Everything is Horrible Now, which is even less of a standalone. And then you have No Home for Boys, which will be the final book. And that'll wrap up the entire series. And you have to have read all 4 of those other books to understand anything in the final book. It's a huge... I'm taking a huge chance. But, hey, it's an experiment. And I'm going to live and I'm going to learn. So I got, looks like, 5... No, not 5. This is book 4, and I got 2 copies and a little something extra from the publisher. Now, there are 2 problems. I'm going to get this little stand out of the way. There are 2 problems with this book, and they are 110% my fault. One of them was a mathematical oddity. I did the math wrong. I did the math right on all the rest of them, and I don't know why the formula didn't work for this one to get the spine in the right place, but the spine was kind of off center. And there's a missing letter on the cover. But here is the cover. We, and when I say we, me and the publisher are working together to get everybody corrected copies of the dust jacket. So if you got this book, those are coming soon, along with an extra special surprise due to my fuck up. So just give us a little while. We'll make it right. We'll make you happy. So this is the book. Everything is Horrible Now. That's the cover. Real close. This is the back. Flames and a cross and all that. Not horror. Religion is a very strong... That's the spine. Religion is a very strong aspect of this novel. Kind of people just searching who's right, who's wrong, that kind of thing. And yeah, here's the signature page. So, oh well, that's picked up. And again, Thunderstorm Books, who did this, do amazing end papers. I'm very happy with those end papers. So, let's get that off there. We also had a problem with shipping. The first box that came got kind of lost. There's an address that, like mine, on a different county road than mine. I live on a 51. This other address is the same exact address on a 57. And that first box of books is what the post office told me went to the wrong address. So the publisher was super kind and sent me another batch. The day that the second batch came, the first batch arrived. Oddly enough, written on the top of the first batch was dog out. I do have a dog. I do have a very big dog, but he hasn't been out as far as like outside of the gate in, I would say, 2 months. Anyways, there's no way possible, and we're always at home. The day that they delivered, they were at home. They could have honked the horn, any number of things, and then on top of that, the lady at the post office told me, unless she was lying, that they shipped it to the wrong place anyways. But, so here's the actual book without the dust jacket. Very nice. I like it. They're all gold lettering. and leather bound, all that good stuff. Very nice quality. Let me show you the, let's see here. These are all sold out, but if you would like a copy of the paperback, I'll leave you a link down there where you can pre-order signed paperback edition of the paperback, and you'll get it a week earlier than the rest of the world. And that's the title page. And then the dedication. This one's for H. Michael Casper, to whom I owe a great deal of gratitude. Thanks, brother. I don't think he reads. I don't think he watches these videos. But anywho, he was the one who introduced me to this publisher and got my foot in the door there. And it's been oh wow. Sorry. Let's get back to H. H is the one who introduced me to the publisher, got me in the door with them, so I owe him a great deal of gratitude. He's also a character in a book. I don't think he watches these videos. He's also going to be a character in a book. I'm going to kill him very disturbingly. Actually, I already have. I've already done it, but anywho. So, I contacted the publisher about this. Craig Saunders is a good friend of mine. He's an author. And I contacted our publisher, Thunderstorm, and I said I really, really liked the cover for Red Ice Run. And he sent me a copy, which is awesome. Ryan C. Thomas and Craig Saunders, both of them have written this book. And just look at that, man. That is amazing. Some kind of Viking. Let me get out of the way so we can focus on this. Some kind of Viking or whatever, madman with an axe killing people in a snowy city. Awesome. So I am all over this. I'll probably read this one very, very soon. Anyways, if you guys want to hear how this one is, let me know down there in the comments below. I'm not sure if they will be releasing this independently or through another publisher or whatever, but this is a limited run. Let's see here. I don't know if it tells you how many. Yeah, 52 copies. And this one's to me. So it might, if you don't know, the authors don't get numbered copies. Only you fancy folks that buy these things get the numbered copies. We get author copies. But I think that's everything. If you want, like I said, if you want to buy a copy of Everything Is Horrible Now, know that it is fourth in the series, and it doesn't stand as well on its own as the first 3 books. But if you want to buy a copy of the paperback, I'll leave a link down in the doobly-doo. It'll come out, it'll be shipped to you guys and the Patreon supporters around, it'll hopefully get to you before Christmas. If not, nobody else is going to get it until you guys get it, and then I'm going to wait another week after the last person gets it, and then I'm going to release it to the general public. So sometime after the first of the year is when the book comes out for everybody else. But until next time, I have been E, you have been you. This has been just a little bit of self-promotion. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye!